Pandas, pandas, pandas. I got bros on the net, just dope lean and a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Welcome. Rima, good morning. Michael. There is a Discord group, but it is not free. I'll just say that right now. Roberto F. You can either join as a Super Panda or you can purchase the two-legged pullback deluxe. Then you get access to that. Roberto F. F Zen, Speedy Boy. Good morning, guys. Cody M. Wildfires in Chile. Oh gosh, I hope you're okay. Hope everything's okay. Hello. I mean, imagine that he has all these forest fires, but he's like, nothing's gonna stop me from trading. Nothing will stop me. Nothing will get in the way from my bamboo. Cody M. Hello all. Good morning. Jib Thompson says there is a Discord group, but in my opinion, unfortunately, there's no value at all. It used to be good, but not any longer. I hope this helps. Hey, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Hey, and I'm gonna be fair. If that's what you think, Jib Thompson, I'm sorry if you feel that way. But we do have a pretty active group there, so it is what it is. People who trade two leggies. Tanner, good morning. B. Charles, good morning. JC says, I'm in the mood for McNuggets. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. You're going to incite people's minds. Everyone's going to go to McDonald's. I was going to say Chick-fil-A, but... Ooh, Roberto, hope you're okay. Honestly, if you have time, send prayers to the families there, because that could be devastating, truly. Like, you think you had a hard life? Waiting till, a forest fire just takes everything you own. Jeez. Gosh. Hope everything's okay, Roberto. GC says, good morning from thawed out now, beautiful Central Texas, except for the stack of tree branches in everyone's yards. Steven Long, good morning. Non, good morning. Non says, anyone experiencing problems with Apex trade can't be able to close? Huh. Weird. You may just need to close it and reopen it. If there's a serious issue, go to the Apex website and flatten your positions. You can flatten all positions at the website. That it may or may not work, but at least you've pressed the button and they've received that request, so they can at least see it that you put that request in, so they can revert anything. They have like full power over your accounts, especially when it comes to the eval accounts. They can really do whatever they want. They have like full freedom with those accounts, so. Now the question is, if we hit Big Mama here, do I go heavy-handed? I typically would, but my threshold is really, it's only, I've only about $1,000 threshold on this account. And if I bust it, I might have to wait a little bit. If I bust it, we're gonna have to wait a little bit until I guess I reset it, and then take some time. The reason, I mean, the heaviest I can go with a $1,000 buffer is 5 points. What is that? Four contracts. Four contracts it is. Let's try. With 4 contracts here. If we do get a sub near it, it'd be even better. The only reason why it's very, very sus is because it will be at the bottom of this channel. It's time. The proper way to really chart this is this. It could be like a spike channel here. Huh. This feels like a spiking channel, really. Something like this. It'll be really overextended by the time it hits it. If it hits it on this leg. There's a pullback that actually would be a little bit better. But Big Mama. We're gonna go for 2 points and run the rest. Have I busted an account live before? Bernadette, welcome guys. Well, this is the first time really doing this. Actually, I did this a long time ago, but I never did it like this. I never did it where I only trade during stream, and so this will be the first time. I did do a 24-hour stream, and I did bust many accounts doing that. So yeah, if you could count that, then yeah. Plenty of times. I'm like a professional account buster here. Will we even get to Big Mama today? There is news at a really random time today, and it's not the typical news. It's Jerome Powell speaking, and it'll be at 12:40. That's what it's listed as. 12:40 p.m. Eastern time. So, I don't know. Set an alarm for 12:40 and just know that there may be news there. What's going on here? I've busted plenty of accounts, but also plenty of withdrawals. So it is what it is. Market's about to open in 5 minutes. Once you make a withdrawal and it gets transferred to deal, like you see money in deal, it usually tells you the estimated time the money will be delivered. Am I looking for a short trade? I don't know. 10,000 tick chart basically just shows that we've been in trading range for a very long time. This entire time we've been in trading range. Basically ever since yesterday, we've been in one. And there's a gap actually from the previous day, as you can see here. It might fill by the end of the week. I don't know when it'll fill. But on the daily chart, it does look like we may pause here, come back up. Make it two-leggy, who knows? Tell me like that, not sure. I'll just say no. I'll just say right now though, we have a break of trend new high that has been created. It's fair game for a reversal at this point. It's fair game. It is fair game. Nazim believes that it will range until Powell speaks. Fair assessment. Could be choppy today. I mean, yesterday was terrible price action. If you guys were trading yesterday, I'll just say that, you know, thoughts and prayers, because that is frustrating price action. Pajak says, just got approved Sunday for withdrawal. No sign yet. Deal. Yeah, it'll show there in the upcoming payment section. Just if the money's already outside, taken out of NinjaTrader, then it should be pretty soon. I'll be surprised if it doesn't show today or tomorrow. If it doesn't, I think you maybe should contact them, but give it a day or two. If the money's already out of NinjaTrader, then it's like pretty much it's gonna happen. I think. News at what time? 12:40. We have a second entry short here right at the market open. 30 more seconds.
Tick trap.
Outside bar reversal looks like. Yep. Gotta skip that. Market's about to open. No. All right. Setting my pause. Okay, lower high setup, potentially. It is fitting within our channel here, but yeah, not strong enough.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, getting choppy, overlapping bars. Gotta be patient. All right, it does push down. David Fall says we're at the bottom of big trading range. Yep, 10,000 tick chart shows the trading range indicator. We're nearing the bottom of it. We hit the bottom of the trading range on the 10,000 tick chart. As you can see here, top to the bottom. Could bounce off here. Just watching. No setups for me yet. H4 setup, 10,000 tick chart. At the bottom of the trading range. Potential reversal here. Might get a big push up. Could be possible. Huh. Or not. Timothy Chapo, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Getting choppy again. Too many overlapping bars to really feel confident in any trade at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look how overlapping. Look how many overlapping bars there are. And not only are they overlapping, they're like really overlapping. They are basically creating inside bars. Can't get any more overlapping than that. Surprised there's no dojis in this range.
10,000 tick trap.
Also notice going in and out of the 20 MA, making it hard to tell direction here. Are we trying to reverse? Or are we trying to continue this downtrend? Okay. Breaching the bottom here. Just chilling. Overlapping bars. Just too choppy. No clear direction here. Huh. Give me something good to eat. This is terrible. I mean, we may hit Big Mama, which would be nice. Big Mama coming. I'll typically take more on this Big Mama, but it's hard to because my margins are too little. I can really only afford with 5 points. I need four. I can only really trade 4 contracts because I have about $1,000 buffer left on this account. So this is the max I could really trade to handle the buffer I need or handle the stop loss. It is sort of an all or nothing trade here. If we even get down here, I don't know if we can. The market's super choppy. Strong bull bar ending on its high above the 20 MA, coming right back into this chop zone. It may come back actually top of the trading range on a trading range indicator. We are bouncing at the bottom of the trading range indicator on the 10,000 tick chart. Perfectly reasonable to think we can bounce here. David Wall says, did I say yesterday? Yep, always do 5 points. If you can't handle a 5-point stop loss, then it is what it is. No setups for me yet. As you can see, it's very choppy. And the direction is hard to tell. Are we reversing here now? We're starting to consolidate sideways, go sideways now. And that typically does happen after a range or a trend converts to a trading range. And then once the trading range is established, it decides which way it wants to go. High or low setup here. Potentially you could look for a trap trade to go long actually. And it'll be a decent trade to take here. So you see break a trend, new low, double bottom, pushing up higher. Trap trade to go long. Makes sense to me. Coming off the bottom of a big trading range on the 10,000 tick chart. Seems reasonable. Fails like entry short here. No second entry short, so it cannot trade the fail second entry short because you need the second entry short to trigger first. Hasn't triggered yet. But I'm ordered just in case it does, so I can drag it down to it. This is why my order's up here, so I can drag it. I always have my hotkeys. I put like about 4 points above the bid ask, and you know, if you want to buy with a stop limit, then I put it above a couple points. But usually, I think 4 points is typically enough buffer. There have been times, actually, I think I'm at 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. There are times when actually, like, the market was moving so fast that I created an order and I thought I had enough buffer with 4 points, you know, above and below at the current bid ask. That's how I have my hotkey set up. And it was moving so fast, it actually triggers my, you know, when I just set up my order just so I can drag it down. Sometimes you need a little bit more, especially if it's super volatile, then you actually might need a little bit more buffer there. Second short does trigger here. We're just watching this. I'm just watching this. No idea. We do have a fail second entry short here setting up, but it's a little sus.
10,000 tick trap.
Trap gone. Trap actually appears on the 10,000 tick chart and does trigger. We may get a higher low on the 10,000 tick though. Every higher low does create a two-legged pullback, right? A second entry short. Um, Welcome to my channel where we watch paint dry, where we watch these green and red looking bars just overlap each other all day. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy. Just enjoy the art forming before your eyes. Confusing. Confusing, but I feel like we are in an uptrend. The main reason being is because we have a gap to fill, 5-minute chart. We want to come and try to fill that gap on the 5-minute. See, there's a gap on the 5-minute chart. To be a little more accurate, it's a gap on the regular trading hours, because that gap will be there if you have, a 2000 tick chart with regular trading hours only. But my tick charts, I keep the extended hours because the price action is, it's tradable. So whereas the time charts, the price action is untradeable in the extended hours, in my opinion. I mean, if you like candles that are, 1 to 2 ticks large for several hours, then be my guest. But I'm no trades here. Jerome Powell is speaking today at 12:40. It could be caused by that. We may get some volatility when we start speaking. And honestly, the market has their ears perked. They're ready, and they will jump on any type of sign. When Jerome Powell speaks, any type of sign of dovishness, hawkishness, it's just if he says a word kind of funny, they would, it can affect the markets. Imagine the power that you have as Jerome Powell just to move the markets just with your words. It's insane. It's insane. The Fed has incredible power, and it's just whew. With great power comes great responsibility. I believe that's from Superman, something like that. Was it Superman or Captain Marvel? One of those two. I forget. It's not Spider-Man. It's no way. It's no way Spider-Man. Panda Man. There we go. Let's go, baby. Or is it Spider Panda? Spider Panda. Spider Panda. Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. All right. Pandy Andy. Panda Parker. I mean, talk about exhilarating. This is just so fun. All right, getting some movement here. What? Do something now, please. Move. Move. I have Big Mama set up here. Killian, welcome, welcome. Killian in the house. How you guys watched the Our Brooks video I posted yesterday during stream? That man's a genius. I'm telling you, that man is an actual genius. Everyone else is just faking it. That guy is actually a genius. I would pay attention. If Al Brooks says something, that means he's thought a lot about it. JS Viking. Marcus seems to like the 04 mark, then do a bounce. Huh, that's not good. Because that's where I have my stop loss or my stop order. Actually, one tick beneath that, so I'm good. I'm good. Oh, yeah. He mentioned on 2020 Outlook that we're going to start to go in trading range, and most likely it will go down. Ophthalmologist. Not to be confused with an optometrist. Wowzers. Going back up to the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator. But it's just so choppy. I mean, it's just, I'm not trading. I'm not going to trade that. I'm not going to go long here. Maybe I should just going short or long here, short here. Maybe I should start doing that. Limit orders. Fair game. Look at that. Expanding pattern. Lower low, higher high. Those are my favorite. I love that. I love when it does that. I'm kidding, of course. I hate expanding patterns. They're like the most boring and the most difficult to trade, in my opinion. Pandas, 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 pandas. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell notification icon. And it's not for my sake. It's for your sake. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because if you hit those buttons, if you turn those features on, that means if there's ever an Apex promo, you will be the first to hear about it. Trust me. The moment that Apex allows us to let you guys know about promos, you will be the first to hear it. I will be the first one to tell you. I will, I'll post it as soon as possible. As soon as I'm able to. Just letting you know. Scalp that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And if you hit that bell notification icon, then you'll know what I usually begin with a post. I usually have a post, and I usually put a short up or something to give you a little information about the promo. And then, of course, I'll mention it during stream. But, by then, maybe you're like thinking about resetting or something. But you're like, oh, actually, it's probably just cheaper if I just purchase 80% off codes, 80% off on 50K accounts. So, and you might do that at nighttime. So make sure you guys subscribe. So you can see this post so you never miss one of those deals. And do it for the support, you know. Helps out a lot. John Lee says, "Hi Panda, I follow, turn on post notification. I'm your biggest fan. Can I get free 20 times 300k accounts?" Yeah, you can get it for free if you pay for them. No Zim as if you pass the eval, do you still pay the monthly fee? No, you do not pay the monthly fee in terms of the evaluation, but you have a maintenance fee that's about $85 a month. But now they've created a new option where you could do a one-time fee, and that's that. You cannot reset P accounts. Johnny asked what I think of the price action. Yeah, it's pretty terrible, boring, and these are the days that really test you and make you wonder, why do you trade in the first place? Sheesh. Look at this. What is this? I can't. Pandas, I'm gonna keep doing this because we're streaming. I'm doing it for you guys. But if I was watching this by myself, I would have already left. I would not be trading this.
Five-minute trap.
Got a trap. You got a second entry short also forming on the 5-minute chart. A, B, C. 10,000 tick chart also. A, B, C. Second entry short. It's forming. Has not yet triggered. Now we're starting to get dojis, terrible signal bars, overlapping bars, and a failed trap here, pushing strongly up now, but it's so choppy. Really, you can't discern any direction here. Notice at the 20 EMA, we were just going in and out of it, showing extra confusion. Trading range indicator also giving us a trading range here. Notice how the trading range indicator had marked way back here that the top would be over up here. And then we tested that top, came back down. But the trading range indicator knew over here the top would be here. At the time, the trading range indicator would be down here. And then it would keep getting modified as there's more price action. Look at this outside bar reversal. Pushing up and reversing again. Incredible. Just terrible price action. Untradeable in my opinion. Lee says, sell at the bottom or sell at the top, buy the bottom. I should do that. I really should. Jolly Panda, would you change animals for a day? I'm not trans-species, I'm sorry. I'm not woke like that. I'm not trans-species yet. I am born the way I am born. Kelly, yeah, up 1600 so far, just selling near the top, buying near the bottom, taking the stop loss if it gets hit, but taking the whole swing, making those massive profits, massive gains. Kellyanne's killing it, huh? No idea. It's way too choppy as we're going in and out of 20 MA, and this is price action. This is trading to know when not to trade. And to be honest, most of the time this is what you're doing, and most of the time you're just waiting for a setup. So the funny thing about scalping is it usually draws people who are a little bit on the more impatient side, as in they want to get in and out of trades, but you actually have to show incredible patience when scalping because of how long it takes for a setup to occur. It's an ironic thing about scalping. Scalpers usually want to, they're all about quickness, speed. But that's only when you enter the trade. But when you're not in the trade, most of the time you're just doing this, waiting around. Kid Poker, welcome, welcome. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. We are currently watching paint dry. Thanks for joining us. Ooh, okay. Kind of getting a push down. Whichever direction we do go, it might be very strong, though. Second entry short. Triggered on the 10K and the 5-minute chart. Huh. It's pretty terrible. My threshold is so little. I feel like I should just go heavy on it. I only have $1,000 threshold right now on this account. I might just go heavy. Nah, I'll keep this. Keep this. I might try to swing it a little bit. Wow, this is just terrible.
10,000 tick trap.
They say don't fight the trend. This is the same thing. Don't fight the trading range. Same idea. Killian says still have the 5-minute gap. Yep. Iron Cruz, I did my taxes today. I owe 12K FML. Hey, that means you made a lot of money. Congrats, man. You must have had a great year last year. It's not Kellyanne, man. It's someone else. I think we all know who's causing this price action. The name that should not be named. It's like Voldemort. Can't even say his name. We all know. We all know who's causing this. Jaden Saints got it right. But only Michael Chin can scalp out two leggies and chop like this. What to do? What to do? I have no idea. According to my calculations, all these overlapping bars, and we got no essential direction, and we will say that we will take no trades today.
10,000 tick trap.
Wow, pandas, what is going on? MC.
5-minute trap.
Chin, 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 chin. We must summon the chin. Where are you, Chin? Wow, I mean, this is just... Not only is it choppy, it's super slow. Like, it's just... These candles, it's moving like molasses. But there is news at 12:40, so this could be the reason why we are chopping around. It might chop around until then. 12:40, it's a weird time, but that's the time that they've put on the calendar. So 12:40 p.m. Incredible. Wow, even for me, this is just painful. So, pandas, I hope you guys are doing well. At least we have each other. At least we have community. Community. At least we have community. Watch this together. Just knowing what we're all going through at the same time, all thinking the exact same thing, saying, man, this is some pretty terrible price action. Watching soccer, yeah. I feel like soccer, they should implement like the half court violation, midfield violation. Like they have a certain amount of time where they have to get the ball beyond the midfield. I really feel like soccer will get very interesting if they implement that. They can't do like what's it called, like a back, was it when you go back court violation? They shall have fist fights like hockey. No, this is it is already interesting. I mean, it is true. I mean, when you have teams that you love, it's interesting no matter what. You know, if you have teams or players that you love and you see them play, like they could just be standing there and it'll be super enjoyable. If you just love the sport, then of course it's also fun. Someone requested just to do a historical reload historical data. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a good idea. Let's see. Let's make sure it's everything's good. But I mean, the World Cup. You have all these people who never watched soccer before, and then they all of a sudden start watching soccer. And for some reason, World Cup is very interesting. I think this World Cup was actually really interesting. I mean, the final was one of the best finals I've ever seen. You had Messi, Mbappe. I mean, France, Argentina. It was such a good game. People thought it would be kind of boring. People thought it was over, but man, to the bitter end. Notice that we cannot get back to the top of the trading range. This may show us bearish pressure here, pushing down. We may enter a downtrend. Higher time frames as well. It was difficult to get above the 20 MA here. 20 MA acting as resistance. 5 minute as well. 20 MA was touched. Could be entering a downtrend now. But I mean, the push is not super convincing, but could be entering a downtrend. But to be honest, it's been so choppy. I mean, we could continue to chop for a long time. $10,000 tick chart. If you mark this, you could have a break a trend to new low created by one tick here. 10,000 tick. We could reverse back up on a 10,000 tick chart. David Wall says, Panda, can you describe you identify good traps? I often think I found a good trap, but then it doesn't pop off. I think most people with traps, people don't forget the market cycle, and or they usually forget the market cycle. You do have to wait for some sort of double top of some sort, either a higher high, double top, or lower high. And this is for short trades, obviously. You want it for a double top, and it's really good when it comes off a certain resistance area. That's another thing people forget. So when you get good resistance, coming off a reasonable resistance somewhere, and you have like some sort of double top, then you look for those reversals. They're called major trend reversals, and you usually trade the trap. You usually enter it with a trap trade, which triggers the reversal. Now, does it always work? No. But when it does work, man, these trap trades are some of the most, one or two good trap trades a week can really, really just, that may be all you need, really. Okay, Big Mama's about to hit. Whoo-wee. We're finally getting some action here. Break a trend, new low. This might not be the best time to take this Big Mama trade. Looking at the short-term price action here, this Big Mama trade could be quite sus. I really wouldn't take this trade for any other reason. If it does trigger. Not very convinced that we are in a strong downtrend. No follow through. You have a lot of bull bars coming in. Trap trade. Not in the place where I would like it. Doesn't really make sense. Jay Lee asks, what do you think about a fundraiser to build a school for an orphanage in Africa? I mean, what do I think about it? That sounds great. If I said that sounds terrible, then I think I would be an evil human being. Hey, what do you think about solving world hunger? Terrible idea. That's just terrible. Schools for pandas. What's happening here, pandas? No idea. Again, we're just chopping around. Not convinced we're in a strong downtrend now. It's a second entry short actually now. But no, I'm not sure it's one I would take here. Too confusing. It is coming out to 20 MA. It's a lower high, second entry short. Tough. Good signal bar. Really good signal bar. Clear it underneath the 20 MA. Doesn't look good. It looks disappointing if you're in short there. Thoughts and prayers for those who took that short. It's not a place where you take the short, to be honest. I'm only taking the short if it breaks this level, but doesn't mean I think it's actually bearish and you got stopped out. In fact, this reversal may be a strong reversal back up to the top of the trading range, and it might zoom up to it. It might be a strong reversal here. I don't like outside bar reversal, so I'm skipping it. Just watching. There's a reversal that I was talking about, and pretty strong. I did feel like if it did reverse, it would be a pretty strong push up, and strong push up we got. Just didn't like the outside bar reversal right there. See, that's a trap trade that is decent. Just didn't like the outside bar reversal. Decent trap trade there. And that's like a tricky market. That's what it'll do to you. You'll even give you a nice signal bar. Say, hey, 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 go short here, why don't you? Just do it. Just do it. Just go short. Why not? Just do it. And then boom. Tricky days do that. Gives you good setups that fail and bad setups that work out. Jaden Saints made 1K off this reversal trap trade here. Like I mentioned, this is not a place where you look for the trap and it didn't work out for you. I mean, it did if you got 1 point. But typically 2 points in this area, and it is what it is. Rock grunts. Yep, you got the angel on one side, the demon on the other. It's hard to tell which is which. Bottom of the trade range on 10,000 tick chart. Hit it multiple times here. We made that new low of the breakup trend here. Notice the 20 MA still acting as resistance. Let's see. I'll have to see the 20 MA no longer acting as resistance to really want to start going long on the 10,000 tick chart.
$10,000 tick trap.
What is that? What is this? What's going on? Pandas. Pandas, just please excuse the market today. I'm sorry, it's so rude. I can't believe it's doing this. Oh man, I'm sorry. Just forgive the market today. It's just acting so inappropriately. On behalf of the market, I ask for my sincerest apologies that the market looks like this today. Goodness, if you're making money today, you're killing it. But geez, look at this chop. Look how much overlapping. Like the moment I started seeing this nonsense here, I already knew we were in for a terrible day. When I started seeing this, I'm like, this is already choppy. I no question about it at this point. And now here, it's already like it's been confirmed. All this chop. Even here, when we have this breakdown, choppiness, not convinced of a downtrend, reversing now. Nasty stuff. Good, actually decent setup to go short. Context was bad, but decent setup, enticing you to go short here. You know, small risk, so even if you took it, it's not too much. It's not the end of the world. But man, look at this. Kelly, I'm gonna take a nap up to 2150. You don't need to come back. You're done. You could be done for today and be happy. It's rough. It's rough. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, this market's so passive aggressive. Just be aggressive. Just be active aggressive. I want you to be actively aggressive, not passive aggressive. All right. Okay. More choppiness, more overlap. Now we have a IO pattern here. Just a bunch of inside bars. You know, OII pattern. This is not it today. It's just not it.
5-minute trap.
Trap on the 5-minute chart. Not sure if it's an appropriate trap to take. Yeah, nice if we could just hit Big Mama. I'm not gonna lie. GC Burke says, is the market even open? He's asked that question many times. And to be honest, this year already has been pretty terrible. Pretty terrible already. It's been tough. It's been rough. You know, even on days where we had like a strong trend, I remember it went up in such a choppy manner. Like, you know, you really couldn't find good setups, and you're always thinking this is gonna reverse. I mean, look at how many times it's consolidated. But what's important, pandas, is that we have each other. That's what's important. At least we die together, you know. Not gonna lie, best movie of the year so far. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. That is the best movie so far. Best movie of 2023. If you guys haven't watched it, treat yourself. Treat yourself. It's such a good movie. I know I sound ridiculous recommending a quote unquote children's movie to probably grown men, but there's this one character in there that's getting a lot of acclaim, and it's like one of the antagonists, and DreamWorks just went too hard on him, too hard on that villain, trap. And it's just too good. Watch Pathon Bollywood. Never heard. Okay, what is this? Pandas. Ooh, we're going to Big Mama. Come to Big Mama. Mr. Ross, appreciate the kind words. Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, you can only take what the market gives you, and the market's about to give us a Big Mama trade here. Here we go. Question is, do I swing Big Mama or do I scalp it? Scalp or swing? Let me ask you guys. Big Mama about to trigger here. Get ready, folks. Get ready. Should I swing this? Should I scalp it? Or should I scalp it and then move my break even to +1 and just try to run the rest? The problem is, if I scalp it and move my runner, then the trade could be cut really short. Problem is, if I swing the whole thing, I could just lose the whole thing when I could have already predicted some profits with my scalp. The problem with just scalping is I could miss potential massive profits. There's a downside on everything, and there's a good side on a positive thing on everything. What to do? What to do, pandas? What to do? What are we gonna do here, pandas? Come on. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll scalp really heavy. I'll scalp really heavy and try to run some. Let's try that. All right, we're scalping 20 contracts. We're going to scalp 15 of them, and we're going to run 5. Come on, pandas. Come on. We got this. We got this. Get ready. Get ready for Big Mama. If we get it. I will only trade Big Mama if it does hit, though. Only problem with this, I only have like 1 point of buffer. I only have 1 point of buffer because for 20 contracts, $1,000 is 1 point for every point. So if it even goes up 1 point, it's gonna stop me out. That's the problem. That's why this is tough. That's how confident I am in Big Mama trades. Do not copy my trades, pandas. Unless you want to lose a bunch of money. I just want something to happen, though. That's the truth. I just want something to happen. Big Mama trades, follow through, daily chart setup, breaking the low, follow through on this downtrend, coming back to the 20 EMA. It's a daily setup. It's a trade on the daily chart, which is insane because you're only trying to scalp 2 points on a setup on a daily chart. Yeah, we might not even get it. We may not even get to it. If we don't get to it, then it is what it is. You know, we live to fight another day. Big Mama trades. If you guys don't know, these lines here are the previous day's high, low, and close. If you're using NinjaTrader, it's called prior OHLC. It's kind of hard to find because typically you look for OHLC, but it's actually prior OHLC, and you can find it. I take off, you know, it's actually OHLC, so there's an open marker as well, but I take that off. Too many lines, just way too many lines. Man, the 2000 tick chart has been in the trading range this whole session. I don't think we're gonna hit Big Mama, but hey, if it happens in the next 15 minutes, we're gonna see some fireworks together, pandas. We're definitely gonna see some fireworks here. Jerome Powell is speaking at 12:40, so pushing down. Higher time frames is showing that we're having a hard time breaking above the 20 EMA. We also have a wedge, right, in a trading range on the 10,000 tick chart. Could reverse off of here. 5 minutes as well, showing a wedge here. Easily can reverse back up. Honestly could. We don't have news soon. 12:40. It's a random time, but it's 12:40. We do have news. Jerome Powell is speaking. I'm not sure if he's gonna say anything that's gonna really shock the markets, but usually these meetings are very like straightforward, and they don't have much. They don't have much news. Nothing breaking really. No breaking news typically. It's very straightforward. It usually just says we're gonna stay the path. We're gonna stay the path. We're gonna keep raising interest rates. We're gonna stay the path. When really they're thinking, we're gonna stop raising interest rates probably next time, or they're probably trying to reach the goal of 5% and then just stay there to see what happens. And if they see inflation start going back up, what they're gonna do? They're gonna put the gas. They're gonna. Well, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say. They're gonna put the pedal to the metal. They're just pumping the brakes right now. Just want to see what's gonna happen. But if inflation stays down, goes to their 2% target, then that's when they're gonna really start probably. I don't know, lowering interest rates, if anything. I don't know. But Jerome Powell's been pretty much saying the same thing for like a year now, over a year now. Basically, the whole reason why the market dropped 20-some% last year was because Jerome Powell came on and said we are going to start raising interest rates. The moment the market heard that, it just started plummeting, and it's a one-to-one correlation. Don't ever fight the Fed. It's simple as that. Don't fight the Fed. Simple as that. Wow. All right. What a snoozer. Almost want to go long at this point. Maybe not with 20 contracts, but almost want to go long. The crazy thing is, if you watch TNX, which is like the 10-year interest rate, the 10-year yield, whatever, man, it is going up quite significantly, making bonds drop. If TNX goes up, I don't think this is done. I honestly don't think this is done. I don't think inflation is done. It's going to come in waves. If you guys remember 1979, they were even more aggressive than they were today. As in, when they raised interest rates, they rose it above the inflation, the CPI number. They actually, that's what it takes to lower interest rates, right? You have to get it above the current inflation rate. Otherwise, people still make money when they just take out loans and put it in some sort of asset. People still make money. And so, basically, you need that interest rate to get above inflation rate. What to do? What are we doing here? Trap trade. Hard to take this though. Really, it's just there's just no setup here. What is this, pandas? What is this? What kind of day? Who do you think I am? You guys are sort of fool? I'm not trading this. I'll just say, anyone trading two-legged pullbacks right now, they are not finding any setups. You can find setups with different setups, but not with two-legged pullbacks. Not today. In general, days like this are very difficult, and people lose money on days like this, typically. David Wall, hey, at least you're green. Green is better than red. And flat is better than red as well. Second entry short. It's a wonky looking setup. It is a decent trap trade to take, but yeah, I don't know. EMA starting to curl up as well. Look at this expanding pattern on these three bars. Inside, outside, outside. IOO pattern. Breakout mode. This could lead to a nice push up here. Not gonna lie. It could lead to a nice push up. Especially if the higher time frame, the 10,000 tick chart, if we're clearly above the 20 EMA. Right now the 20 EMA is clearly acting as a resistance, but if we can close solidly above it and have some follow through, hey, that means the 20 EMA is no longer acting as resistance. Also, there are two gaps above on the 5-minute chart, which is very rare. Very rare to have these gaps on the 5-minute chart. So you can fill one of these gaps, I don't know, today. Yeah, the thing about this inflation battle is that the government's still spending lots of money. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. They gotta raise the debt ceiling. If they don't do that, like, it's like a 99% chance they're going to raise the debt ceiling. I mean, it's like, it doesn't make any sense for the U.S. government to not raise their own debt ceiling and then declare bankruptcy. It would. If that happens, pandas, oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, buy a lot of gold. I'll just say that right now. Gold is your best friend if that happens. DJ Rocketman, don't unsub. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Don't leave. Don't leave me. That hurts, man. That hurts. You gotta do what you gotta do. What can you do in this market? What can you do? You can only take what the market gives you, and the market gives you this. There's no trading here.
10,000 tick trap.
What's going on? So choppy. Getting a nice push up here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars in a row. It's just, you gotta stay away from it. Nah, tomorrow's Whiskey Wednesday. I mean, tomorrow, who knows if the price action will be better tomorrow. News tomorrow as well. Let me check it out. Tomorrow there is news as well. But it's FOMC member
10,000
Williams
tick trap.
speaks. I don't know who that is. Do you guys know who that is? I don't know who that is. But member Williams speaks, FOMC member, and that's at 9:15 a.m. So tomorrow gonna be much better. Whiskey Wednesday tomorrow for certain. And then Friday you have prelim UOM consumer summit. This is actually true news that not true news. This is actually news that I can imagine really moving the markets. But pandas, I'll tell you this: make sure you sub, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn that bell notification icon, and I'm telling you for your sake, trust me, you want to do it, because if there's ever an Apex promo, I will put a post up, and oftentimes you guys may not be notified unless you do those things, and when that post comes up, you'll be the first to know. Like I don't spam, I really don't spam things, but if there is an Apex promo, this will be the first place that you'll hear from. I'll tell you that much. So make sure you sub. Make sure you scalp that like button. And for your sake, turn on the bell notification. I don't care if you do it. It's your loss if you don't do it. But if you want to know the moment there's a promo, trust me, you want to turn that bell notification icon. And with that being said, pandas, today no trades. Obviously the price action has been pretty horrendous, and be careful at 1240. We might get some volatility there, so maybe I might come back around then. That might be the time to start trading. But with that being said, we're gonna turn off Big Mama. Unfortunately, doesn't give us any entertainment today. Sorry, the market is so rude today. Sorry, forgive the market. On my behalf, I just on the market's behalf, I will speak for the market. The market is truly sorry for giving us terrible price action. That being said, pandas, trade safe, everyone. Stick to the plan. And tomorrow, bright and early, I see you guys at 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. And until then, trade safe. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.